This is how we mix the chemical solutions that are light sensitive to coat paper with to make a cyanotype print. First, we're going to weigh out ferric ammonium citrate. We need 25 grams of that. We put our container there, and then zero out the scale. Well, actually, since I put the container there first, it's done. So, this is the ferric ammonium citrate. And we're looking for 25 grams. Okay, we're up to 24.5 grams. We're almost there. We just need a little more. Another half gram. 0.9, there. 25 grams. That's done. Next, we'll weigh out the potassium ferrocyanide. So now we will weigh out the potassium ferrocyanide. We'll put the cup on here, make sure it reads 0, and we'll measure out 10 grams. You can see when the light hits this, you can see it sparkle. It's a crystalline, bright red-orange solid. We're at like 9.8. (9.9). As soon as it hits 10 grams, it will change. Digital scales don't change until they hit the new point. There we go. 10 grams. Now the solids are weighed out, we're done. We're ready to mix it into solution. Okay, now we're going to put this ferric ammonium citrate into a solution. That means we're going to dissolve it in water. So the first thing I do is measure out 100 mils of water. Okay, I'm going to transfer that to a mixing beaker. Add the ferric ammonium citrate. And stir until it's dissolved. So this yellow-green powder, the ferric ammonium citrate, you can see it's made a yellow-green solution, mostly greenish. And this really, if we look at the measuring line on the beaker, that's 125 mils right there. Because it goes in measurements of 25. 50, 75 is not marked, 100, 125, 150. Now I'm going to pour that into the bottle, and it's done. So the ferric ammonium citrate, we'll call that solution A. Now we will dissolve the potassium ferrocyanide in 100 ml of water. In the end, we're going to make that up to 125 again, so we have equal quantities of both chemicals. Okay, we'll transfer this to our mixing container. Add the potassium ferrocyanide crystals. Actually, you can add just a tiny bit of water in order to rinse that out. Stir until it is dissolved. This takes a little more stirring than the ferric ammonium citrate, which dissolved very easily. Just about there. Okay. And we are going to have to add some more water. So here's how we'll do this. We'll pour 100 ml back into our measuring container. Because that's the maximum amount we can measure at one time. See, there's a little extra. I'll just repeat this again. This particular container only measures up to 100. And that's why we're doing it in two parts. So here's 100. Then we'll pour the rest of the solution in here. And then we need, that looks like about, maybe 8 ml. We need 25. We need the total to be 25. Make sure you can see the numbers on this. Just another little drop, and we're there. Okay, so that's 25. There's 100 in here. Here's 25. A little bit of gentle shaking to make sure that's all mixed up. And we are done. We've got our two solutions. And we mix them in equal parts to brush them on the paper. They are both light sensitive, so that's why we have the brown glass bottles.